It's called Step by Step, a Pedestrian Memoir. And in a sense that's really what it is. It takes the frame of recounting a year, the most recent year, yeah, as a race walker and marathoner and ultra marathoner. But in the course of it, I've never tried memoir before. And I found myself writing far more about early days than I expected I would. There's a lot of childhood and adolescent stuff in there that I never thought I'd write about, that I actually never really wanted to think about. But yeah, it's, I don't know, it was interesting to do. I hope people will like it.
And one of the things that, one of the things you allude to toward the end of the book is ambivalence about writing projects, about what writing projects to take on next, whether to take on any writing projects next. And I think about that in the context of Keller too. You know, to some extent, he's not sure he wants to keep on killing people. But he comes back to it, partly because he can use the money, but partly because that's what he does and that's who he is. I hope that, like Keller, you keep coming back to writing because it's what you do and it's who you are. What do you think?
I don't know. Actually, it's been a lot of years and more books than years. And it sometimes feels to me as though it might be time just to hang it up. I know that most writers, if they live long enough, write one or two more books than they should have. And I'd rather not do that. But it's hard to know how it'll go. You know, it seems every once in a while, not as much lately, but people will ask the question, if you could, is there any book you'd really like to write that you've always been meaning to write and you haven't? And for God's sake, if there was anything I really wanted to write, I've long since written it. The only thing for a while there, I'd always wanted to write, or for some time I'd wanted to write a big, multiple viewpoint New York novel with as much of the city in it as I could manage. And I've done that since Small Town, and I don't want to do that again. It seems to me that my various series have all reached a point of stasis one way or another. I don't know, I may be ready to stop doing this. It's hard to be certain. I know the one thing that may keep me at it is the fact that if I could have afforded to retire after the last few weeks, I certainly can't anymore.
So maybe there's a silver lining in this.
Oh, whoopee.
Yeah.